Hello everyone, I Deepak Sir is again here with a new one video of class 7, that is exercise 4.1 second number question. Okay. Now in this one it is saying check whether the value given in the bracket is a solution to the given equation or not. So in this one it is given here n plus 5 is equals to 19. The value of n is given here 1. We will put this one value in the LHS. Actually whenever we are writing an equation, that time every equation has two parts. That is, one is here the LHS and second is here the RHS. So we will put here the value of n in LHS. So on putting the value of n in LHS, we will get here in the place of n we will write here the 1. So 1 plus 5 is equals to 6, and because 6 is not equals to the RHS 19, so in this way we can say here that n equals to not n equals to 1 is not a solution of the given equation. Next one is given here 7n plus 5 is equals to 19, and value is given here minus 2. So we will put here the value of n in the LHS. It means that left hand side part of the equation. So that is here 7 into minus 2 plus 5 will be here, that is equals to minus 14 plus 5, which is equals to minus 9. So because minus 9 is not equals to 19, it means that LHS is not equals to the RHS. Therefore n equals to minus 2 is not a solution for the given equation. Next is here 7n plus 5 is equals to 19, which is in which n is equals to 2. Now put the value of n equals to 2 in the LHS. So that is here 7 into 2 plus 5, which is equals to 14 plus 5 equals to 19. Now 19 is equals to the RHS 19. So in that condition we can say here that n equals to 2 is the solution for the given equation. Now next one is here 4p minus 3 equals to 13 and p is equals to 1. Now put the value of p in equations LHS. So in that condition that is here 4 into 1 minus 3, which is equals to 4 minus 3, that is equals to 1, and 1 is not equals to 13. So we can say here that p equals to 1 is not a solution for the given equation. Now next one is here 4p minus 3 is equals to 13. Now p equals to minus 4 is given here. Put the value of p equals to minus 4 in the LHS of the equation. So that is here 4 into minus 4 minus 3, that is equals to minus 16 minus 3, that is equals to minus 19, and minus 19 is not equals to 13. So we can say here that p equals to minus 4 is not a solution. Now question number 3 is given here. It is saying solve the following equation by trial and error method. Actually guys, we will take here the value of the variable by our side. So in that case we will take here the value of p up to that time whenever we are not getting here the RHS. So first we are taking here when p is equals to 0, put the value of p equals to 0 in the equations LHS. So that is here 5 into 0 plus 2, which is equals to 5 0 the 0 plus 2, that is equals to 2, and 2 is not equals to 17. It means that LHS is not equals to RHS. Now we will take here the next one value of p, that is here p equals to 1. So it will become here 5 into 1 plus 2, so that is equals to 5 plus 2, which is equals to 7, and 7 is not equals to 17. So we can say here that LHS is not equals to RHS. Now we will take here the next value of p, which is equals to 2. So we will put here the value of p in the equation. So that is here 5 into 2 plus 2, that is equals to 10 plus 2, which is equals to 12, and 12 is not equals to 17. So we can say here that LHS is not equals to the RHS. Therefore it is also not the solution. Now we will take here the p equals to 3 here. Put the value of 3 in of the p in LHS of the given equation. So that is here 5 into 3 plus 2, which is equals to 15 plus 2, that is equals to 17. So LHS is equals to RHS here. So we can say here that p equals to 3 is the solution for the given equation. Now second part is given here 3m minus 14 is equals to 4. So we will do here the same thing. In this one we will take here the value of m equals to 0. Now that is 3 into 0 minus 14, that is equals to 0 minus 14. So the value is here minus 14. Because LHS is not equals to the RHS, so we can say here it is not a solution. Now we will take here the next one value m equals to 1. So that is here 3 into 1 minus 14. So that is here 3 minus 14. On solving we will get here minus 11. So LHS is not equals to the RHS in that case also. Now we will take here the next one value m equals to 2, so that time it is here 3 into 2 minus 14, which is equals to 6 minus 14. On solving we will get a minus 8, and in that case minus 8 is not equals to the 4, so we can say here that LHS is not equals to the RHS here. Now we will take here the next one value, m equals to 3, so we will put here 3 into 3 minus 14, so that is here 9 minus 14, which is equals to minus 5. It means that minus 5 is not equals to the 4, so LHS is not equals to RHS. Now we will take here same the next one value, m equals to 4, so that is here 3 into 4 minus 14, which is equals to 12 minus 14, that is giving us here minus 2, and minus 2 is not equals to the 4, so LHS is not equals to RHS also here. Now next one is here, when m equals to 5, so that time it is 3 into 5 minus 14, it means 15 minus 14 will be there, so that is giving us here 1, so LHS is not equals to the RHS here. Now we will take here the next one value, we will take here the values up to that time whenever we are not getting here the RHS. So we will take here the next one, that is here m equals to 6, so that is here 3 into 6 minus 14, which is equals to 3 6 18 minus 14, and 18 minus 14 is giving us here 4, which is equals to the RHS. So we can say here that LHS is equals to the RHS. So m equals to 6 is the solution for the given equation. Now next one is here, it is saying in question number 4, write equations for the following statements. First one statement I am already write here all the equations, but the statement is given in your book which I am reading here. First one is here, the sum of numbers x and 4 is 9. So it means that sum of the number x and 4. Sum means we are doing the plus here. So x plus 4 is equals to 9 here. Now it is saying 2 subtracted from y is 8. It means that we will subtract the 2 from the y, that time it will give us here 8. This one is the equation for the second one. Next one is here 10 times a is 70. So that is here 10 into a is equals to 10 times, means we are multiplying the given number a, given variable a by 10. So that time it is here 10 into a equals to 20, which we can write here 10a equals to 20. Now next one is here, it is saying the number b divided by 5 gives 6. So the number b divided by 5. So b upon 5 is giving us here, it is giving us here 6. So we will write here 6. Now fifth number is giving us here, that is 3/4 of t is 15. So we will take here 3 upon 4 of t, which is giving us here 15, or which we can write here 3t upon 4 is equals to 15. Now next one, sixth part is here, that is saying 7 times m plus 7 gets 77. So 7 times of m, so that is 7m, it means 7 is multiplying with the m plus 7 is giving us here 77. So this one is the equation. Now seventh part is here, 1/4 of a number x minus 4 gives 4. 1/4 of a number x, it means 1 upon 4 multiplied by x minus 4 gives us here 4. So we can write here this one, x upon 4 minus 4 is equals to 4 here. Now eighth part is saying, if you take away 6 from 6 times y, so 6 times y and take away 6, it means if you will subtract 6 from the 6 times of y, it will give us here 60. Now ninth part, it is saying if you add 3 to 1/3 of z, you get 30. It means that if you add 3 in 1/3 of z, so we will take here 1 upon 3 into z plus 3 is getting added here, which is equals to the 30. So it will become here z upon 30 plus 3, which is equals to the 30 here. Now next question number 5, it is saying according to next one is saying write the following equations in statement form. So first one, it is saying p plus 4 equals to 15. So because p plus 4 equals to 15, it is saying p plus 4 is equals to 15. So we can write here that the sum of p and 4 is 15. Now second number, it is saying m minus 7 equals to 3. This one is here m minus 7 is equals to 3. So it means that the difference of m and 7, or you can also write there that when the 7 is subtracted from the m, it gives 3. So in both way you can write here the difference of m and 7 is 3, or you can write there the if we subtract 7 from the m it gives 3. Now third number it is saying 2m equals to 7. So we will write here twice a number m. It means that because it is 2m equals to 7. So in this way it will be that twice a number m is equals to 7. Now fourth number is here, it is saying m upon 5 is equals to 3. Whenever it is saying m upon 5 is equals to 3, it means that the number m is divided by 5 is gives 3 here. Now next one is here, fifth part, 3m upon 5 equals to 6. It means that 3m upon 5, 3m upon 5 is equals to 6. This one is the equation. It means that m is multiplied by 3 and divided by 5 gives 6 here. Now next one is here the sixth part, which is saying 3p plus 4 is equals to 25. So it means that 3p plus 4. So it means if 4 is getting added to 3 times of p, it gives us here 25. Now seventh number is there. It is saying 4p minus 2 is equals to 18. It means 2 subtracted from 4 times a number p gives 18 here. Now eighth part is said there, that is p upon 2 plus 2 is equals to 8. So it means that if 2 is added in half of a number p, it gives us here 8. So guys, these are the questions which I solved for you all here, and I tried to solve these all questions in a very simple method. So I hope that you all like it. I will send the next questions in my next one video. Up to that time, bye bye, take care, stay home, stay safe, peace. Like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.